Good afternoon, dear students. Today, I explain a type of drama known as melodrama. It differs from other dramatic kinds in many ways. It is a drama associated with music to intensify emotions. Music plays an important role, and this form of drama became very popular during the 19th century. In Greek, melos means song. In Greek language, melos means song. And the term melodrama was applied to all the musical plays. The plays which are associated with music are known as melodramas. Then, including opera. In early 19th century London, many plays were produced with a musical accompaniment. So, number of dramas in London, where we find a number of theatres, their dramas were enacted with accompaniment of music. Greeks attached utmost importance to music in plays. The same kind of method was also adopted in the 19th century Great Britain. Here, melodramas, that means dramas in association with music, were fashion in those days, because it is the music that emphasizes the importance of emotion, and emotions get intensified as the music accompanies that particular emotion. So these type of dramas were very much in practice during the 19th century. Many plays were produced with a musical accompaniment that, as in modern motion pictures, served simply to fortify the emotion tone of the various scenes. You see, in a drama we find quite number of scenes. Scenes having high emotional feeling, scenes with tragic temperament, scenes with hilarious things. Human emotions are projected in different ways in different situations. So, to magnify that emotions, music adds some touch to that emotion, so that the emotion creates emotion in the audience. That is the reason why music accompanies the dramas in musical plays. It has become the key element, and plot and the characters get much recognition because music adds something or some glory, some touch to that emotion or feeling. Then, emotion tone of the various scenes. The procedure was developed in part to circumvent the licensing act, which allowed legitimate plays only a monopoly of the Drury Lane and Covent Garden theatres, but permitted musical entertainment elsewhere. The term melodrama is now often applied to some of the typical plays, especially during the Victorian period, that were written to be produced to musical accompaniment. You see, So these kind of dramas, melodramas, were staged. The musical dramas were staged in London, particularly during the reign of Queen Victoria. They were allowed to be enacted as per the Licensing Act because these plays, during its performance, create a kind of emotional feelings in the audience. Here, different characters in different situations express their feelings, and this music adds some more intensity to their emotions. Then we find complete involvement of both the audience as well as the characters, and the scenes get complete maturity, complete fulfillment of their intention very clearly. So melodramas always create or emotionalize the audience, as these dramas are always associated with the music. The Victorian melodrama can be said to bear the relation to tragedy that farce does to comedy. So melodramas during the Victorian era are related to tragedy. You know tragedy very well. It ends on a pathetic note. Tragedies end on a pathetic note, and melodramas during the Victorian period are closely related to tragedy. So here, melodramas ending perhaps is similar to the ending of tragedies, because emotions are very high. These emotions come to an end with the fall of the protagonist. Then, typically, the protagonists are flat types. Here, in melodramas, the protagonist, the hero, are flat type of characters. They remain constant, they remain simple, their shade is very limited, their traits are very limited, and sometimes the plot doesn't move around them. In case of round characters, we find number of scenes or incidents happen around the round characters. But in melodramas, contrary to the dramas of common features, these melodramas find the protagonists being called flat types. The hero is great-hearted. The hero is great-hearted, a kind man, a compassionate being. The heroine is very pure. She is a pure lady with high traits. Great-hearted personality is hero. Pure lady is called a heroine, and the villain a monster of malignity. Sharply contrasted to the hero, the antagonist villain is a monster. He makes things happen. He makes events to take place. He plays a significant role in the course of events. So, hero being a flat character, his role is restricted, whereas the villain dominates the proceedings and he is known for evil deeds. Monster, yes. The plot revolves around antagonist and the intrigue and violent action. So the plot, the structure of the play revolves around intrigues, conspiracies, violent action. You find a number of violent scenes. You find more violence. You find a number of intrigues, conspiracies, conspiracy against the villain, a conspiracy against the hero or heroine, violent action, actors involved in violence, there will be a lot of bloodshed. So when these things happen in a play, these violent emotions or violent actions or bloodshed or intrigues, these things become more serious, become more emotional as they are supported by this music. So, we find more emotion, more violence, number of intrigues or number of plots, conspiracies against one another in the play. From beginning to the ending, these violent activities or intrigues or conspiracies create emotional attachment between the audience and what is happening on the stage. The bridge between audience and the scenes on the stage is none other than it is the music. It is the music that makes things happen there. It supports the emotions. While the credibility of both of character and plot is sacrificed for valiant effect and emotional opportunism. So emotional things are quite common there. Then 19th century melodramas. So I will give some examples to 19th century melodramas also, such as Under the Gaslight. It was enacted in 1867, and the Temperance play 10 Nights in a Barroom. It was written in 1858, are still sometimes produced, less fertile. However, for the loves, recently the composer Stephen Sondheim converted George Diddley Sweety's Victorian thriller Sweetie Todd, The Barber of Fleet Street, into highly effective musical drama. You see, suspense, surprise, thrills. These are the three things naturally happen in melodrama. Suspense, so what happens next is a kind of a thing in our mind. Surprise, something happens on the stage against your expectations. Thrilled, sometimes you are thrilled to see certain acts on the stage. So, thrilling scenes, surprising scenes, suspense oriented acts are the common features of this melodrama. So the term melodrama and melodramatic are also, in an extended sense, when we look at melodrama in a broad sense, applied to any literary work. So this kind of melodramatic form or melodrama applied to any literary form or episode, whether in drama or prose fiction. So the term melodramatic is applied not only to the drama but also to the any prose fictional work, the work which contains violent actions, plots, conspiracies, thrills, surprising endings, suspense oriented scenes are all part of any literary work, whether it is in drama or in a prose fiction work. The term is melodramatic is applied to all the literary works which have contained these kind of thrills, violent emotions, plots, conspiracies, surprise beginnings and surprise endings, and highly emotional things. Then prose fiction that relies on implausible events and sensational action. The action in melodrama is quite sensational. We find sensational events happening there. You see, when we look at comedy or when we look at a tragedy, we find the events taking their course of action in their own way. But when it comes to melodrama, the factor is most of the actions are very sensational. As the acts are sensational, the audience find thrilling scenes. and audience were thrilled to find such things on the stage. Then melodrama, in this sense, was standard fare in cowboy and Indian and cops and robber types of silent films. So number of cowboy films, you can this kind of actions and remains alive and flourishing current cinematic and television productions. Now we find this kind of melodramatic activity both in movies and television. Television, I may call it a serials or television productions. So the melodramatic scenes or melodramatic activity is more prevalent, is more alive nowadays than in the previous times. So in number of movies also we find violent actions, sensational scenes, conspiracies, number of plots, even in present movies also, all these elements are part of the movies nowadays. Even in television productions also, we find these thrilling kinds of scenes. The scenes become thrilling because of the musical effect. So music, its impact or its effect is more. Because it is more, we find ourselves thrilled. We find a common scene, an ordinary scene also becomes emotional with arrival of the music. So, melodrama is a kind of a drama associated with music, and it is often related to tragedy also. It is often related to tragedy. It means the action in the play is quite violent, and you find conspiracies and intrigues and plots, and here the dominant figure is the antagonist, whereas the hero is a common being and known as a flat character, a great hearted personality. The hero is a pure lady. The entire plot moves around the hero and he is responsible for the violent actions. And in a sense, he is also called a round character. The elements of melodrama often find place in modern movies also, as well as in television productions. These days we find a number of movies containing all melodramatic themes or elements. And when we come out of any commercial movie or any kind of movie nowadays, we find all kinds of elements of this area, of this period form. So, melodrama existed long, came into being a good form. Now its impact is more, its influence is more. At the elements of melodrama are still prevalent nowadays, and moreover, these elements have made movie productions, television productions extremely popular as well as profit oriented. So melodrama always enjoys the popularity. Okay, thank you.